Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Martin Dreyfus Show. Welcome back to our continued coverage of the Russia and Ukraine crisis. Round 2 of this war has begun almost 2 months in. The Russians have regrouped and they have begun their escalated attack on eastern Ukraine. We are about to watch the breaking news of President Zelensky essentially declaring the beginnings of round 2. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Зараз вже можна констатувати, що російські війська розпочали битву за Донбас, до якої давно готувались. Дуже значна частина всієї російської армії зараз концентрована для цього наступу. Скільки б туди не згоняли російських військових, ми будемо боротись.
So as we know, the Russian troops regrouped. They're going to fight in the Donbass region, which is 2 to 3 cities in the eastern Ukraine region that have a lot of Russian separatists that live there. It's a very easy target for Russia to get to, both with the divided citizenship that was there, as well as the easy access across the eastern Ukraine border. As we know, President Zelensky's motto and his strength is behind "We will fight in glory to Ukraine," as he's restated here.
Ми будемо захищатись. Ми будемо це робити щоденно. Нічого українського не віддамо, а чужого нам просто не потрібно. На сході та півдні нашої держави окупанти намагаються атакувати останнім часом трохи більш продумано, ніж це було раніше. Тиснуть, шукають слабке місце в обороні нашої держави, щоб знайти і зайти туди основними силами. Мабуть, російські генерали, які звикли не рахувати будь-які втрати, убили вже стільки російських.
So it's important that he said already that he doesn't need help from foreign countries. As most of us know, if you've been following along with me, that Putin has declared warnings based on the fact of the United States and other NATO countries supplying Ukraine with, Stinger missiles, drones, kamikaze drones, and other things to help fight against the Russians. Kind of indirect military aid, if you will. Billions and billions of dollars as well. And Putin had warned about direct military involvement, but obviously, while they've been losing this war, has gotten fed up with indirect military involvement and has warned, again, do this more and we will have nuclear warfare, is essentially what he is alluding to in most of his statements and has directly said in others. So by Zelensky saying we don't need foreign help, that is a very drastic change of tone from the past 2 months of we need American missiles, we need European troops, we need a no-fly zone. And if this is the case, I don't know if Ukraine stands as much of a chance because they just don't have the weapons, or if Ukraine already has the weapons and it's not as big of a deal. But this round 2 is going to see a lot more of escalated killings, and it's going to be a lot more, I believe, not scripted, but planned out. And that's interesting to me because Russia was supposed to be very planned out in their first attack. So we'll see how well planned out they get on their second attack.
Російських військових, що навіть їм доводиться бути обережніше, бо нікого не залишиться, щоб наступати. Сьогоднішні удари по Львову, по Дніпропетровщині та будь-які інші російські удари означають тільки одне: ми, світ та історія заберуть у Росії значно більше, ніж російські ракети в Україні. Кожне втрачене життя – це аргумент лише для того, щоб українці та інші вільні народи покоління за поколінням сприймали Росію виключно як загрозу. Тобто російські ракети...
That's another major part is going to be the generational impact that we've discussed time and time again. I would like to let the video play out a little bit longer, but this company does like the copyright, so we're just going to have to react every 15-20 seconds, so bear with me there. But at the end of the day, it hasn't just been generations of the future that are going to see Russia as a threat. It's been all the generations of the past. And with the draft that has been declared, forcing their citizens to fight, and they're being trained as we speak, it just becomes a shame because we know more today about the Russian people and their lack of say in this than I believe any generation in the past did before. And it makes it a lot more difficult for me and I believe a lot of human beings to want to just bomb Russia into the ground when it's the few controlling the many. It's sad to see.
Ракетні удари призводять лише до одного ракетної самодемілітаризації Російської Федерації. Схожий процес відбувається і з іншими російськими озброєннями. Виробляти нову артилерію, літаки, нові гвинтокрили, крейсери в умовах санкцій буде непідйомним завданням для Росії. Жодний із ракетних ударів не змінив для Росії ситуацію якоюсь принципово. Та й якщо оцінювати їх усі разом, то висновок буде – це стратегічна безглуздість. Зараз вже
So at the end, he's saying, they're going to run out of missiles. They're going to run out of people to fight. They're losing the battle and they just keep wasting more and more and more. And that's the unfortunate truth. But the scary part of that is at a certain point, if they did run out of missiles and run out of warships and helicopters, what's left? What's Putin's last alternative? A very scary, awful outcome for the world. And we all need to be very aware of that. And I think the world is on its edge. The CIA director has already warned us of potential nuclear weapons. And it's something that we need to just be on our toes about. And I'm hoping that somebody in the world can get to and kill Vladimir Putin and hopefully liberate Russia.